Hello, this is Bridget with Divine Essentials. Hi guys, how are you? So I know it's been a while since I've uploaded. This time it wasn't me, it was actually my dog. My little wiener dog. He is a wiener dog, and so sometimes they have like IVD issues or back issues basically. He was fine, and then all of a sudden he was not fine, and he was like not able to walk normal. He was like blah, 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 like he kept like falling over, and he couldn't walk on like the like hard floors, without like sliding into splits and stuff, and he couldn't do stairs, he couldn't do anything. I was like, oh my god. So for the like last 2 weeks, I've been carrying him everywhere we go, up and down the stairs, keeping him very strict, like you can't move, buddy, type of energy, and basically giving him some medicine like Neurontin for his pain, and just hoping that it was going to get better, because sometimes he was at like a level 2, so it's like he could still move his tail, he could still like, he still had feeling and sensation in his bottom half, but what happens is sometimes they go completely like numb and they don't ever walk again, or they don't ever feel again, end up in like a wheelchair and things like that. So it was a stressful couple of weeks. I have like half-ass carpets everywhere on the floor to keep him from like sliding around. But yeah, that's what I've been doing for the past couple of weeks, is keeping an eye on him, and getting him back to normal, which he is basically there. He still can't, like, I'm not gonna let him do stairs, but he tries. He like tries to beat me to them. He's like, I can do it, I promise, I swear. And then I'm like, no, you can't. And so yeah, it's basically been that for the past couple of days now, but it's much better than him being like the way he was. So, what I just did was the next activation that we were set to do, which was becoming the channel with the Lyrans and Pleiadians, and it's an activation, so it is paid, and it was about 40 minutes long. We did, go through a lot of stuff. um, I can't really remember everything that we did. It was weird. It was like I used this music that I use sometimes. It's like this shamanic-y water one, and whenever I use that one, it kind of like takes me into a whole other place. So I really don't recall every part of it. I know we basically opened up the vortex, and then from there it was like you guys became one with the vortex, and then you went down into the vortex, down into like the earth, to the like water caverns deep in the earth, and became part of the water. Um, and then you went into like a healing chamber with the Lyrans and the Pleiadians, and they did some activations on you there. And then while you were there, getting activated in different areas, basically you may receive like a message, or receive like an inkling, or a vision, or a symbol, or a number, or whatever, in some of them. And then in others, you may end up seeing like your main guide, who's going to be like the main guide to help you when you do channeling. Now, I wanted to also say this about channeling. We literally are channeling all the time. Like you wouldn't be able to function if you weren't channeling on some level. Even just you breathing, you're channeling what you need to do to breathe. Just your heart beating, you're channeling what you need to do to have your heart beat. So if you think about it on that level, rather than, oh my god, it's some big amazing, like I've got to be magical. That's what the problem is. People like put it on a pedestal. They think I'm special, or that like you have to be special to do channeling in any form, and that's not the case. Basically, you just need to trust and realize that like you are always doing it. Like if you're gonna go do the laundry, you put yourself into the mode to channel that energy that is necessary to do the laundry. You do that for everything that you do. You're gonna go cook dinner. I'm gonna put myself into the mode of the energy that is necessary to cook dinner. So I'm going to channel that appropriate frequency and energy that's going to help me to do that. So think of it on those terms, rather than like it's some big magical thing outside of me, because we are constantly tapping into the appropriate energies and frequencies. And now, more than ever, on the planet, we have like all this energy coming in, all these waves coming in. It's like people are just like waking up left and right. The energy is much higher than they used to be. It's not like pulling teeth to get like a couple of words now. I feel like everybody's like seeing signs, everybody's seeing synchronicity, everybody's got like confirmation on stuff. Everybody kind of has like their intuition on some level. So as long as you can like kind of intuit a little bit, then you should be good. And we did like an activation within the activation of like, you know, keeping you safe and keeping you protected when you're in that vortex. You don't have to worry about scary stuff. And like, you know, becoming the channel is basically, you get to decide how you want to do that. Some people want to do that through trance channeling, like I just did to do the meditation. Some people want to do it through playing the bowls. Some people want to do it through singing. Some people want to do it through writing. I do automatic writing a lot, like I do poems. I do drawing. I'm doing a new offering that it's going to be coming out. I'm going to do like a guinea pig person so that I have like a picture to show what it is. And like it's a 30 to 60 minute writing that comes with the activation of the art. So it's like getting an image that I'm going to draw, and then 30 to 60 minutes of writing with it to tell you like what came through energetically, like what the message is, what the blocks are, what you need to know, what spirit wants you to know, whatever comes through basically, and whatever is in this image that is going to assist you. So like, you know, one person might get an image that's all about the heart, you know, activating their heart, opening their heart, letting them see, you know, from a place of compassion and all of that. Somebody else may get it for the third eye and be all about their perspective and seeing and, you know, clarity and all of that. So I'm going to be doing the one that's called self-portrait, which is like your energy, with the 30 to 60 minute writing. And then I have one that's going to be in his eyes, which is any of the divine feminines that want to know how the divine masculine views her energetically. It'll be like a energetically done portrait. So it's like, there may be like a human body in there, but it may also be like energy wise, like colors and mixed media and stuff like that. So it's not going to be like, you know, a picture of you, but it would be more so, how does he perceive you energetically, spoken on the canvas, and then written out, you know, this is how they see you, this is what they like, this is what they don't like, this is what they fear, this is what they want, this is what they don't want, you know, things like that. And then the other one that I have written up right now is the divine love, which is the two of you. So if you have a divine counterpart, it's divine masculine, divine feminine together, their energy, what works in their energies, what doesn't work in their energies, where are the blocks, what does spirit want you to know, what do you know, need to do here, and what is this piece of art going to do to help you, and how to best utilize that art. So like that's the thing too, is like the art's going to be an activation. Each one may be a little bit different. Like this one may be like, you know, all about breathing, and another one may be like, in order to really benefit the most, you might want to light a candle and do like whatever, like just do a couple of circles around the room. I don't know. You never know what's going to come through, but basically that's what I was going to do. I keep getting like these little inklings from spirit, and I keep getting like drawn to like my art stuff. I have a big thing in my room full of like art supplies that I didn't even realize was in here, and then I had another box over there that had big huge paper with all of my colored pencils in it that I got drawn to the other night. It was like literally within like hours of each other, so I'm like, okay, I think I'm gonna do it. So we'll see how it goes, because I've never done that, having so many people as my following. Like the last time I did energy art was like, I didn't even have 100 followers, you know, so I didn't have to worry about like doing too many. But I'm gonna probably just put like 5 of them available on Etsy, and when they're sold, they're sold. When I catch up, and I'll just go from there. If people get one, they get one. If they don't, they don't. I'm not gonna kill myself over it. So yeah, I think that is it. I feel like so messed up with this because of everything that's gone on. I do feel better, you know, like physically and stuff. Like I still get the horrible rib pain, which isn't fun. But other than that, you know, I'm starting to come back, I think, to my regular programs. So we did that. I want to just make sure you guys are doing your homework. So for homework for level 4 was practice automatic writing, movement meditation, and protection of self and someone you care for, or someone you can write for. So basically you would want to like practice automatic writing and set up protection for you and them, you know, and then have them ask you questions that you can get answers to. Now, you don't have to be in the same room with this person. You can go comment in the group on Facebook, like, hey guys, I want to practice my automatic writing. Is anybody have a question for me that I can tap in and do? And then just, open the vortex for yourself, where you are at, and then open one for them to protect them while you're connecting to them. And they don't have to like sit and be like in the energies with you for you to receive from them. I mean, everybody does it differently. Some people are very like sticklers about that. Like they're like, you gotta go lay down while I do my long distance healing. And other people don't, like, you don't even know that they're doing it while they're doing it. So it's personal preference, I guess. But however you feel comfortable, like if you're trying to connect with somebody and you feel like you're not being able to connect with them because they're out bouncing around and doing whatever, then you could ask them to sit and focus on the session and see if that improves it. Maybe in the beginning it would be easier for people. I've never had that problem, so I don't want to like put that limitation out there on people like, oh, you have to have them sit down, because I don't believe you do. And then writing a list of limiting beliefs that you wish to change, and a list of beliefs to bring in place of those old beliefs. So if you guys haven't done your homework yet for level 4, get that done, because we're almost done with level 4. All I have to do is the setting clear intentions for healing, manifestation, expansion meditation, which will be free on the channel. And then the bonus chakra, heart chakra stuff. So I'm going to try to get that done as quickly as possible so we can get into level 5. And once we get into level 5, I'll do the overview video for the level 5 and we'll know what's going on for that. So hopefully I can get through these next 2 levels without it taking forever. Hopefully we don't have any more dog accidents or, crazy, like, I'm dying incidents. And yeah, I'm just going to try to bounce through these as quickly as possible. So thank you guys very much for being patient with me. And if you're interested in winning one of those sessions I talked about, go to my Instagram tonight, because I'm drawing, or tomorrow, I'm drawing a winner for the, I'm giving away the Masculine Madness or something else in its place if you already have it or don't want it. If you didn't want it, you could get like my 30-day manifesting journal, 30-day tarot oracle workbook, whatever you want. And then there's the opportunity to win one of those sessions that I was just talking about, like a self-portrait or me and my masculine or how does he see me, for free, but under the conditions that I get to use your portrait for my marketing and that you would review the listing when I post it so that people know, like, okay, this is, on Etsy, there's a lot of like little things like that that make a big difference. Like if you don't review your items, or if you don't, if you don't sell enough of the one item that you have in your shop, like that can bring down the regular, like you bring down the entire shop just because one item is kind of like, eh. So it's a pain in the butt, but it's a balancing act. So if I put these out there as an offer, I want to start on the right foot. So yeah, that's basically it. Go to my Instagram, divineessential@gmail.com, and it's a giveaway video, and you just comment below. Let me know, like, I'm open to be your guinea pig, and then you can comment a zodiac sign to win the deck or to win one of the other items that I showed in the video. This was one of the runner-up like things if you wanted to get that, or I have a couple other books, or I have another download on my Etsy that's a best-selling manifesting journal on there. And this is only printed out to day 6, so it's like, this is 30 days. Day 10. This is printed out to day 10. So it's pretty thick considering like you got 20 more days to go. So yeah, and once you go through it once, you can go through it again because it's tarot oracle. So you don't have to use tarot. You can use oracle cards if you don't know the tarot. But once you go through it, you can go through it again and again and again because you're always going to pull different cards. You're always going to get a different perspective. And it's basically just a bunch of different, things to reflect on, like journaling prompts, inner child, past life, all types of stuff that can really help people with, like, shadow work and things that will really change your life. So, thank you guys again, and I will put the link for the activation down below. And in Munay, Namaste.